What's your favorite guitar? Anybody who's been playing guitar for a while, you got a favorite. Usually it's the one that's in your hands or the one that you own. Back in the day, I only had one, so that was my favorite. But over time, it's changed, and it kind of surprised me a little bit what my favorite one is. So we're going to take a journey, and I'll kind of highlight what my favorite ones were over time. We'll get to which one is my favorite now. So my guitar journey started with this guy. Yep. Back in the day, I was inspired by, like many, by Eddie Van Halen. So the guitar that I wanted at the time was the same that Ed played. Now, he was endorsing Kramer, and it was the 5150 guitar that he was playing at the time, and that's the one that I really liked. So I didn't have a guitar at the time, and I saved up money, and I actually got a Kramer Aerostar, which is a Strat copy. Actually traded with another kid who had a Kramer Focus 1000. Looks like that. And that's pretty much close to Ed's guitar, but it wasn't exactly because it didn't have the paint job. That was until a few years ago when I got this bad boy. Now, this isn't a Kramer, of course. This is Eddie Van Halen brand, but it's built to the exact specs of that 5150. And yeah, I got this as a gift. And very thankful. And this was my favorite guitar for a while. But not anymore. Still love it, but it's not my favorite. Now, I didn't come to the Telecaster for a while. As a Super Strat hard rock guy, even a little bit of metal, it would take me a while to get there. But I ended up living in Texas for a little over a year. And you're in Texas, you start listening to country music. And there was a band that I liked called The Ranch, and they had a really good guitar player, lead singer. You may know him. His name is Keith Urban. He played a Tele a lot at that time, and I really liked the sound of it. Now, a couple of years later after that, Fender had a booth at a music festival that I went to, and I put some of their guitars down to play, and I ended up playing a Nashville Telecaster, and I really liked it. Played really great, and it sounded really, really cool. So once I had some disposable income, I went out and I got myself a blue Telecaster. Now, it was a Mexican or a made in Mexico Telecaster, because it played as good as the American made one. So ended up getting that and had that for a number of years. So Brad Paisley fan, he's another great Telecaster player. But over time, as you sometimes do as a guitar player, you just get rid of instruments. So the Telecaster, it got sold. Up until another number of years ago, a couple of years ago, I went out and I got my Butterscotch Blonde Tele. Now, the reason why I got a Butterscotch Blonde one is because of Keith Richards. And I wanted an instrument that I could drop that low E off of, tune it to open G, and play some Stones stuff and Stones-like stuff. And if you haven't tried open tunings, you really should, because they just kind of open up your creativity. And so I got this nice blonde Tele. Much as I love playing the Tele, and as much as I love the sounds of it, I mean, if I'm going for a particular sound, especially that neck pickup, and it's just so nice. It's not my favorite. I love it, but it's not my favorite. Just not right now. Ever wonder what it was like to make your own guitar? I've made two in my lifetime. One is this Flying V up here, made it entirely from scratch. I mean, I went out, selected the wood, cut it, carved it, shaped it, and it plays like it. Plays like playing, I don't know, a baseball bat. The other one I made was this one. And this is a kit. I love the Firebird shape, but who can afford an actual Gibson Firebird? So this is a solo kit from the Canadian company Solo Guitars. And I got this as a gift last year, birthday gift. Pretty cool. And so painted it, slapped it together, and pretty nice. Gotta tell you, the neck on it, super comfortable to play. It looks fabulous. We did a good job on the paint. Like the paint job on here. Upgraded the pick guard to this nice pearlized. The knobs here are upgraded. If I had anything to say about it, and I do, upgrades, I'd upgrade the pickups and the tuners. They're not bad. They stay in tune, but it's they're not as good as it could be. So I love this guitar. I've taken it and gigged with it on Sundays. It plays really well. There's like some excessive noise from the pickups, but they sound pretty good. But as much as I love this guitar, I love the fact that I made it, put it together. Can't really say I made it, but put it together and painted it. It's still not my favorite. So what do you think my favorite is? The EVH, the Tele, the Firebird. It's this one right here. I gotta tell you, I never thought I'd be a Les Paul guy. And to be honest, I wouldn't be a Les Paul guy. I can't even afford one of these. What happened was, a couple of years ago, 2 summers ago in fact, I won this. Won it right off of YouTube. Robert Baker had a contest and I entered it and I won this Smokehouse Burst Les Paul Studio. And it's a great guitar. It plays great. Listen for yourself. I mean, it goes great with this setup right here. The Marshall, the pedal board. It just fits. It's nice. I love it. But it's become my favorite. I didn't think I was going to be a Les Paul kind of guy, but I love it. I love the versatility of it. And I like the way it sounds. So that's my favorite for right now. And I don't know what my next favorite is going to be. Maybe it'll be another Les Paul or something else. What's your favorite? Comment down below and tell me what your favorite is. What's your dream guitar? Is it a Les Paul? Is it a EVH? Is it a Fender, Strat, Tele? Another Gibson? Or is it something else? Ibanez, Gretsch. There's so many guitars out there, and they're all vying to be our favorites. This is my favorite right now. So thanks for taking the journey with me, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe this video. That's a great way to support the channel. You can also hit one of those affiliate links down the Amazon below. You don't even have to buy what's there. You can just do any of your Amazon shopping, and I get a very small percentage. So I appreciate that. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks. Bye. And she's got to have the attention if I'm down on the ground. Oh, you hungry? You bet you're hungry, aren't you?